Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Panasonic G7, that's it right here. We just did the initial impressions video of it. I've had it for a few weeks now. Been shooting with it, loving it. But what I wanted to also tell you about was the prime that I bought when I picked up the kit. I bought the G7 and the 14-140, which is a 28-280. So that's my general all-purpose lens, but I wanted a fast prime for portraiture, basically, is what I wanted it for shooting nice portraits of the kids and for a little professional work and things like that. I got the 42.5 from Panasonic. Now, you might be asking yourself, wait a minute, didn't you have the 45 from Olympus, the f1.8? And yes, I did. So why did I get rid of it? Well, the Panasonic 42.5mm is an OIS lens. It's a power OIS lens. In other words, it's image stabilized. So on a camera like the G7 that doesn't sport built-in image stabilization like the Olympus bodies do, which is why Olympus doesn't have that on their lenses, you get the advantage, or you would want the advantage, of an image stabilized lens on the camera. And this prime is image stabilized. Now also, a 42.5 translates exactly to 85 millimeters in 35 millimeter terms for field of view, which is, to a lot of people, the optimum portrait lens. This is a little bit faster. It is f1.7. Take the front cover off and show you that there. So it's an f1.7 lens. It's a very small lens, similar to the Olympus version, but I mean, there's the lens in my hand. It's pretty tiny. It's only got a 37 millimeter front filter ring, so that's a 37 millimeter front element for your filter size. Really nice lens. Very, very nicely built lens. The fit and finish on it are fantastic. Very nice quality, very nice image quality. Let me see if I get the back off and show you the back too. So very high quality build. Now, I never had a problem with that on the Olympus. It was a nice high quality build. Mostly I wanted the OIS. I wanted the image stabilization. The advantages with this for me in doing so are not only the image stabilization, it's just a tad faster at f1.7. It also is reputed to be sharper. Now, I never had any problems with that with my f1.8 45 from Olympus, but I have read some reviews where people found some nitpicks with the optics, whereas this is reputed to be stellar. And most people that I'm reading say it's better. I haven't done a lot of shooting with it yet, so obviously we're going to test that out. I'm going to show you some images with it. But that is the Panasonic 42.5mm. Let's put it on the camera just to show you how it looks on the camera. So what am I doing here? Let's take the lens cap there, and we will, hopefully the lens won't roll away on me, put the lens, there we go. Now you can kind of see, let me just put a back on this lens here. Now you can see how small the G7 looks with a little prime. Now, that gives you an idea, too, of the size of the G7. It's closer to this look when you have the G7 with the 14-45, the standard kit, and not the longer zoom that I bought. Although, you could see this is a pretty small lens for the equivalent of a 28-280. In any case, this 42.5 on here is really tiny, and it makes the whole camera look pretty tiny, and it's very light, and you don't get tired holding on to this. Compare this to holding a D800 or a 5D Mark III or something like that with an 85 millimeter lens. Big difference in weight and how long you can hold it and take your shots before your arm's starting to get sore and whatnot from weight. In any case, that's the prime I got with the kit, and those are the reasons I got it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Try and get them answered for you, and we'll be back soon with more from the G7. More from the G7 with the 42.5 f1.7 on it. Show you some images and whatnot. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in.